secrets of Christ. Like the serpent.
Have you ever thought that maybe all that we were told about God, Satan, and the story of Adam and Eve might be a big deception? Is it possible that this tale from the covenant that has clouded humanity's destiny until now might be false? And there are truths in the world that for us may just be weeks old, while only a handful have control over them and they don't want others to have access to them anymore. Why? This is a pattern that has repeated throughout history. Whenever people have sought knowledge or authority, certain institutions have tried to stop them. Sometimes through religion, other times through ideologies, and countless labels they attach to achieve their own goals. From the burning of the Library of Alexandria to the suppression of scientists in the Middle Ages, there has been a continuous effort to limit human understanding. They impose narratives of their own choosing on us. And they have shown us a distorted and unrealistic image of the world. Why haven't they let the true knowledge that Christ aimed to spread be revealed? Did he also want to share this great secret with us, but was silenced?
You walk among the broken, giving strength to carry on. In the quiet moments, your love is never gone. In a world so cold and gray, you light the darkest days. Your peace within my fractured heart, we're never torn apart. Oh Jesus, you saved my life through every trial, every fight, chasing dreams in a fleeting high. Jesus, you never die. The when the serpent, wise they say, but which snake shows such good? 'Twas Eden's tempter long ago that set the world
As we've seen in previous episodes, Christ and the churches are in opposing positions and can never be united. In addition to analyzing other differences in beliefs, we will also explore another perspective of life about the separation of Christ from the churches. In this, the Gospel of Thomas and Christ say to be as cunning and wise as a snake. What does this mean now? Didn't the churches say that the snake symbolizes Satan? Did Christ ask his followers to be like Satan? No, that's not possible. Satan can't be wise and aware because these are qualities of light which darkness lacks. Perhaps with this saying, Christ wanted to show a way to reach a certain truth. What's your take on this? What do you think? Or were they aware of a truth that gave meaning to this saying? Maybe if we also knew, we'd understand the story better. Now let's follow this sign of calamity as we delve into the role of the snake in the Bible. Together we'll search for the truth and journey through the biblical stories to meet reality together, to shed light on the truth that has set the destiny of billions on course. Our research team is astonished at the findings we'll address in this video. We managed to categorize the snake into 27 different roles found in varied narratives. To find the snake that Jesus referred to, let's categorize each based on their essence depicted in the story, as either part of the light or the darkness. Alright, let's tackle the first item on our list. Here the snake appears mostly harmless, yet is categorized into darkness for causing harm. Let's move on to the second item. The snake's character shows up differently in the Garden of Eden story, demanding separate evaluation. In the third case, the snake takes a negative role as a merchant. In the fourth item, the snake is negatively portrayed in the realm of darkness. Fifth as well, and on to the sixth, seventh, all the way to the ninth, down to 12th and 13th. In the 14th and 15th case, however, the 16th, the snake is placed in the category of light, causing no harm, and there's a message to it. The 17th roles are negative within the realm of darkness. The 19th and 20th are also in darkness. However, the 21st is categorized as light. The 22nd has a negative role in the darkness. 23rd is also in darkness. So are the 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. So out of 27 items, 24 are on the side of darkness, 2 of light, and 1 needs further examination. Because according to the game's rules, it should be in light, but the church claims it's demonic. What's your opinion? Let's take another look at the story with a twist from another perspective.
Among the remaining immortal ones, 2 ideal humans, without covering and without clothes, unashamed and without embarrassment. They stood before a mysterious allure called knowledge of good and evil.
But what was wrong with the fruit that God himself ate it but told him, if you eat it, you will die?
Why is he afraid of human knowledge? Like innocent and aimless children waiting for growth and flourishing. Whispers of Marwazi ancestors reached from afar. The sound that originated from eternity and was immersed in an endless trance. This sound was the sound of creation, a melody that will resonate in the ear of time forever. In this eternal song, two different voices can be heard. The first tone is cold and heavy, like the drum of death. From a stepfather who calls himself God, but we call him Godanomi. Godnome says not to eat from the fruit of the tree of knowledge. If you eat and gain the knowledge of good and evil, you shall die. But another tune full of love and hope.
He says with a warm and soothing voice, "Come.
Come and eat the fruit, for you will find good knowledge,
and you will not die.
They listen to him, eat the fruit, and become aware of good and bad.
It happens in such a way."
The Godfather, who saw his interest in their captivity and ignorance, and was frightened by this truth, he was trying to prevent them from reaching the tree of eternity. He also kicks them out of the garden. By now, you know the rest of the stories yourselves. Why? Because they become like him. Because he's a monster.
Many questions are raised, and we will address a few of them.
What benefit does the Godfather or God name gain from having humans with an understanding like animals? Why is he afraid of human awareness? Did Adam and Eve die after eating the fruit? Clearly they are in the same place as before they ate the fruit of knowledge of good and evil. That is where the second tree is. So are they alive? If, according to the Church, spiritual death is meant, awareness and awakening is the essence of spirituality. Did they experience spiritual death or spiritual birth?
There are many points I'm dying to mention, comprising many. You are taking yourselves to that place because you are part of this game. People in this game continue with this struggle and hope. Those who are not unfamiliar with foreign motivation can think they don't need anyone else to think for them. Of course, we won't leave out the key points. We will tell you if its dawn cuts across, you put one dot and with choice tap to take Fari out. If being appointed to the garden isn't noticed exactly.
Imagine we're in an elevator. The button to open and close the elevator door. Red says for closing, and green says for opening. When it's time to exit, we press the green button, but the door doesn't open. Then we press the red button, and the door opens. Now, did we exit with the green button or the red? If red isn't red for closing, have the covers been switched? Now, about the Garden of Eden? Have God and Satan been switched?
Beware the serpent, wisely say, but which snake showed such good? 'Twas Eden's tempter long ago that set the world away.
Trump card. Please pay attention. A man and woman without clothes, while they have no knowledge of good or evil. What's the secret of the fruit? They eat the knowledge of good and evil and become aware. Meaning, at a time when they didn't know the knowledge of good and evil, they ate from the fruit of knowledge of good and evil. Is a being who doesn't know the difference between good and evil guilty? Is this justice?
Who is ready to go to the God who is buying such a sin?